नहीं. Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is electromagnetism and SLO of this topic is describe a simple form of AC generator. We already have done Fleming's left hand rule for DC motor. Now we are going to learn Fleming's right hand rule for generator rule. Fleming's right hand rule. As you see in the diagram, if you keep your forefinger, thumb and middle finger in this way, mutually perpendicular to each other, then the index finger and the middle finger of the right hand in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other. In this position, the thumb indicates the direction of the motion of the conductor. This thumb, this indicates the direction of the motion of the conductor. Alright, the index finger or forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field and the middle finger indicates the direction of the induced current. This is called the Fleming's right hand rule. Alright, if you keep all these three fingers in perpendicular to each other, the thumb indicates the motion of the conductor, forefinger or index finger indicates the magnetic field or direction of the magnetic field, or middle finger indicates the, or central finger indicates the induced current or direction of induced current. Working principle of AC generator. What is the working principle of AC generator? An AC generator is consist of a coil and a magnet. When this coil is made to rotate in a magnetic field, the magnetic flux through it continuously changes, due to which an alternating voltage is induced in it. An AC generator converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. This is the working principle of AC generator. Components or parts of a AC generator. What are the components? As you see in the diagram, these are the magnet, poles of the magnet, north pole, south pole. This is the coil, rectangular coil. Alright. These are two slip rings. Previously we have done DC motor in which we have used split ring commutator, but in this we are using slip ring. Slip rings are not splits, okay, and these rotate with coil. Slip rings, one end of the coil is attached with one slip ring and another end of the coil attached of the second slip ring. These are the carbon brushes. Alright, two carbon brushes. This is the coil, rectangular coil. The motion of the coil is upward direction and motion of the magnetic field from north to south. This arrow shows the direction of the motion of the magnetic field from north to south of this end. And the AB side, the motion of the coil is upward, and on the CD side, the motion of the coil downwards, according to the Fleming right hand rule. If you keep your right hand in this way, the north is the direction of magnetic field north to south, then in this direction the coil rotates clockwise, and over here the coil rotates in this direction. This is the motion of the or components of AC generator. Another look of the AC generator. This is the view. There is more than one coil. This is the bunch of the coil. Alright. These are the brushes, carbon brushes, slip rings. This is the magnets, and this is the load. Load means where you use this the induce the EMF or induce current. Alright. The direction of the current is this. Okay, and the direction of the rotation of the coil is clockwise direction. Left side upward and right side downward. This is the direction of motion of the coil. How can an AC generator works? The number of lines of magnetic force passing through the coil will be maximum when the plane of the coil perpendicular to the line of force. When the this is the plane of the coil is perpendicular to the line of force, then the maximum, then the magnetic line force is maximum. The number of lines of magnetic force passing through the coil will be minimum or zero when the plane of the coil is parallel to the line of force. Okay, when the coil is in this way, then there is no magnetic lines cutting through the coil. So the magnetic line passing through it is zero or minimum. This is the view of the rotation of the coil. Okay, the graph between time and induced EMF. All right, you see this vertical line shows the induced EMF and this horizontal line shows the time, and this is the direction of magnetic field. Okay, stage 1, this diagram or figure shows the stage 1. In stage 1, the plane of the armature or coil is perpendicular to the magnetic field. If the coil is in this way, armature is perpendicular to the magnetic field and the direction of magnetic line force is this, then you see the EMF is 0. In this position, the induced EMF 0. When the coil rotates and becomes in this position, when the armature rotates through 90 degrees, the plane of the armature is parallel to the magnetic field in this way. That 90 degree, angle is 90 degree and the rotation is quarter and T/4. All right, in this stage, again armature after a rotation of 180 degree, it becomes half or vertical direction. It is T/2. All right, here the EMF is maximum. Again at 180 degree, the EMF induced is 0. Then stage 4, armature after a rotation of 270 degree. All right, this one. You see, in this way, again the induced EMF is maximum. All right, this is maximum, but the direction is negative direction. The current changes its direction. That is why it is called AC current or AC induced current. Stage 5, armature after rotating through 360 degree again comes to the first position, vertical direction. Okay, here again it completes one cycle and here again the EMF is 0. All right, so learn this graph by heart and look at the position of the coil to know the induced EMF at which point it is maximum, at which point it is 0. All right. Factors on which induced EMF depends. When will be the induced EMF or voltage is maximum or minimum? There are few factors. We can increase the induced EMF of an AC generator by increasing the frequency of rotation of the coil. Increasing the frequency of rotation of the coil means if we will moving fast the coil, then the induced EMF will increase. The rate of EMF is increased. So to increase the induced EMF, we can move the coil fast or increasing the frequency of the rotation of the coils. Second factor is by using stronger permanent magnets. If our magnet is strength of the magnet is stronger, then we will get the induced EMF maximum. Third factor is winding of the coil on soft iron core. We will wind the coil on the soft iron core to strengthen the magnetic field lines of force through the coil. These are some of the few factors on which induced EMF depends. Okay, students, I hope you can understand the working principle and working of AC generator. Thank you.